If you're looking for a great quality budget juicer, in this video, I'm comparing two Amazon budget juicers side by side so that you can see a difference between these two and help you make a decision on which one to purchase. Hi everyone, I'm Veronica, a former professional chef turned homemaker, and I love sharing what kitchen tools I'm actually using in my kitchen. I buy most of my items from Amazon, so be sure to check out my Amazon storefront for a variety of cooking tools I highly recommend. I also love sharing small kitchen appliance tutorials and reviews on my YouTube channel. So be sure to check out my YouTube channel as well, because if you're looking to learn how to cook at home from a professional chef, then you're in the right place. All right, so let's get into these two budget Amazon juicers. The white one here that we have is the Vandacell 3-in-1 juicer. This is a really great quality budget juicer. It's also really aesthetically pleasing and looks really nice on my countertop. It's pretty easy to use, but the highlights of this machine is that it's a 3-in-1 juicer, which means I can make juice, I can also make sorbet, and I can even make nut milk with this one device. So it is multifunctional, which I really love in small kitchen appliances. This juicer was sent to me by Vandacell for my honest review, and I recently shared my honest review in several videos, including videos showing how to make juice, sorbet, and nut milk, as well as how to wash it and how easy it was to use. So definitely check out my playlist on YouTube for all of my juicer reviews, because you'll see all of those videos there, as well as on my Amazon storefront. Now, the second juicer that we're going to share today is the Celeberry brand juicer. This was also sent to me for my honest review, and I recently, just a moment ago, did the unboxing video, so be sure to check the unboxing of this juicer out. But this is just a juicer. It's actually really on a great discount right now, so be sure to check that out on Amazon. You can save a lot of money on this juicer, so this is probably the least expensive of the two juicers available right now on Amazon that I would recommend. Now, a third juicer that I don't have here because I unfortunately returned it. It's the EcoSelf brand juicer. That one is a 3-in-1 juicer, but honestly, after doing my review, I realized that it wasn't very quality made. In fact, a lot of the materials that it came with were pretty flimsy, and I didn't like that. And even some of the parts weren't manufactured well together. They were kind of crooked, and it didn't actually make nut milk like it was advertised. So that was the EcoSelf juicer, and I don't recommend that one. But I'm really glad that I was able to test these two, because I really turned my decision making that budget juicers are actually a good investment on Amazon. Now, if you've done any research on YouTube about juicers, you've probably seen a lot of reviews about juicers like the Nama juicer or the Hurom juicer or even the Breville juicer. Those are more expensive juicers. In fact, those can cost you a lot of money. But if you're like me and you don't want to spend a lot of money on something like a juicer, then these budget juicers are actually a really great option. I've been making juice, really high quality juice, very quickly and easily using both of these machines. Here's an example of the juice I just made with the Celeberry. This is a really great juicer. Honestly, I really recommend this one, especially as a budget juicer, the Celeberry. Now let's go ahead and just run some juice through this so that you can see exactly what it's like using it. There are a couple downsides. I am going to emphasize the sound is loud, okay? So I'm going to let you hear the sound so you can decide for yourself if that's too much of a prohibitive factor. But for the price and actually how quickly it made juice, I'm going to still recommend this product. Another thing that I really liked about it was I could actually put a decent amount of produce in here, and I didn't have to keep loading it a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some kale, then I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple handfuls of pineapple. This is a juice blend that I actually make every week because it's packed with leafy greens, beta-carotene, and the pineapple is really great for digestion, and it's got celery in it. So it's celery, carrot, pineapple, and kale. Okay, so maybe that's a little too much. Now I'm just gonna close this. Now let's go ahead and turn it on. Look at that juice, it's coming out so quickly. And here's the pulp that comes out. And the auger really moves everything around very efficiently. And this is the filter-free design of the Celeberry, so you can see it's just pushing it through this part right here, and this is actually going to be really easy to clean. Okay, I'm just going to turn it off. It does have a reverse function if it does get clogged, but honestly, I filled it up pretty good a couple of times now, and I didn't have to stop it or redo it in any way, and it just cranked out that juice in literally a matter of minutes. Now these are both cold pressed juicers, which I really like because it means that they just don't heat up, and actually supposedly it kills a lot of the nutrition in the juice. So buying a cold pressed juicer is a really great investment, especially if you're trying to maximize nutrition. Now these are the Zucro glass jars. I've been using these for juice as well as my homemade soy milk and nut milks, and these are really great because you can put them in the dishwasher. They come with straws and silicone lids and stainless steel lids, but what I really like is how tall and narrow these are. They came with this little funnel, which makes them easy to fill, and I can store a lot of these in my refrigerator without taking up a whole bunch of space. I was using ball glass jars, but they're honestly a little bit too wide, and we're taking up so much space in my refrigerator. But with a tall, narrow glass like this is the 24-ounce Zucro jar. They also come in smaller jars as well that are super cute. Okay, lastly, I'm just going to share the downsides probably to this is how small these little cups are. You can see actually these actually hold a lot more juice. So these are pretty small, but I did have that juice bottle there, so I just been juicing and then refilling. So that's not too big of an issue, but these are a little bit smaller. All right, now let's try the Vandicel juicer. This is the other budget juicer. One downside right away is that this one does not come with any recipes. The Celeberry does come with a recipe pamphlet, so that is kind of helpful, but maybe you have your own recipes and that doesn't really matter to you. Now we're going to go ahead and just treat this just like we did the Celeberry. This is what the inside looks like. The auger is a little, or that's not the auger, sorry, that's the blade in there. There's the auger down below, and I'm going to show you what these look like to clean so that you can kind of get an idea. But let's go ahead and put some kale in. This one has a bigger base here. I am going to say that I have had some problems with this one clogging, but that could have also just been user error, so I'm not going to totally blame the juicer on that. It is a little frustrating when it clogs because if you have food in there, then you have to like take everything out and it turns into a big mess. All right, let's close that up and turn this one on. Okay, sometimes also, I don't know if it's just the way I'm assembling it, but I turn it on and then it doesn't work, and see how it turns off like that? But I just wiggle it a little bit and then it kicks back on. So that's probably another downside. But look, here we go. We've already got juice started to be made. That was really fast. That was just like a matter of seconds, and there you go. That's what it looks like on the inside. Here's what the pulp is looking like. And it does have this really cool green light on the bottom. It's kind of stylish. And this is the sound it makes. All right, it's definitely working through all that produce I put in there really well. It stopped again. Okay, so you just kind of wiggle it. It could really honestly just be how I'm assembling it. Maybe I'm not assembling it fully and it needs me to press down a little bit. That is kind of a downside because I do have to stand here and monitor it. But this is a 3-in-1 juicer, so I do like that aspect that I can do a lot more with this one juicer than that one. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this off and see what it looks like on the inside there. All right, it really did go through all that. So let's fill it one more time. This time I'm going to put some of the firmer vegetables on the bottom, the celery and the carrot. I'd like to be able to put all of this in there so that I don't have to keep loading it. Okay, and then we'll put a little kale. And turn it back on. Now I just do want to show it is making juice without me having to hold it down. So it does work without having to hold the juicer down. The Vandicel is finished. Let's go ahead and pour this juice into our Zucro glass jar container. And then we'll do a side-by-side comparison of the juices and the pulp. And then I'll also show you what these look like to wash, because that also could be a big factor for you depending on how much detail you want to put into washing a juicer. All right, and here's the finished side-by-side comparison of the Vandicel juicer and the Celeberry budget juicers on Amazon that made my typical weekly green juice that has kale, celery, pineapple, and carrot. So that's the Vandicel juice, and that is the Celeberry juice. This one might be, it's hard to say because I probably did a little bit different ratios, but to be honest, these look basically the same. So they're definitely equal when it comes to making green juice. Now here's a side-by-side comparison of the pulp. This is the Celeberry juice pulp, and this is the Vandicel juice pulp. Let's see. Now, to be fair, this isn't all equal parts. Like some of this is carrot, some is pineapple. Okay, it's a little juicy. And this one is also just a little juicy. Okay, they're pretty much similar. I would say maybe this one's a little bit finer, but pretty similar. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and disassemble these juicers, and I'm gonna show you what it's like to wash each one. Let's start with the Vandicel. We're gonna open it up, take that part off, rinse that. Then we're gonna pull out this piece. There we go. That's the filter inside of the Vandicel. Now we pull out the auger. Ugh, this is the hardest part sometimes for me to get out because it suctions. And there's no mess in there, so that's always good. This is how much pulp was left inside of the Vandicel. It's not very much, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now first I have to rinse this part. There is some pulp stuck in there. Sometimes I have to get like a chopstick or something, or it did come with a cleaning stick, but see how in there it can get stuck? So you do have to kind of finagle that out a little bit. Then you have to rinse this part. And I'm just doing this with one hand right now to show you, but then you take that off. This is the filter. All right, and then this is the auger. Depending on what you're cleaning, sometimes when I do the nut milk, pieces of nuts like kind of get stuck in there and you have to brush it a little bit, but it's pretty easy, honestly. And none of these pieces should ever go in the dishwasher, so I don't recommend doing that. All right, and that's all the pieces. I just rinsed them out with water, so it was really quick and easy to do with the Vandicel. Now there are 5 parts that you have to assemble to put together the Vandicel. So I just want to say, like earlier I mentioned that I did review the EcoSelf brand budget juicer on Amazon. Now that one is very similar in the parts that come with it to the Vandicel, but go ahead and check out that review video because you'll actually see that the parts that came with the EcoSelf are a lot less sturdy and very less quality made. Like the strainer was actually put on crooked. And so you definitely want to be careful when you're purchasing juicers on Amazon. Sometimes it seems like a good deal, but you definitely want to look at like a video like this to see what do the parts actually look like? What is it like to clean? Because they do come in different quality. And if you're buying a budget machine, you definitely want to get the best quality for the price. All right, now the last thing we're gonna do is go ahead and wash the Celeberry juicer. Let's see how this one comes apart. I think I need 2 hands. Okay, here is the filter-free design of the Celeberry. That's how much pulp and was left in there, and it's not a lot, so it's pretty good. So this is the first piece, and that's nice and clean on the inside, so I like that. Then I'm gonna remove the auger, and here's what the auger looks like. It's a different shape than the Vandicel auger, and this is the base. Now, Celeberry says to just rinse everything under water, and that's all you need to do. Oops. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, the auger came clean really fast. I could scrub that part a little bit. There's just some pulp stuck in there. And then this is the third piece. So this Celeberry only has 3 pieces to assemble and clean. So to me, that's a benefit when I'm making juice, because juice is probably the thing I make the most in a machine like this. I have a separate nut milk machine, so I probably won't be doing a lot of nut milks in the Vandicel. But look how quickly I cleaned that filter. I just ran it under water. Or actually, it's not even a filter. I guess it's a type of filter, but they say that the Celeberry is a filter-free design. So that was really quick. All right, and that concludes this side-by-side comparison of budget Amazon juicers. I hope that this helped you and gave you some ideas for which juicer you might be interested in purchasing on Amazon. I hope that this review actually saves you money, because then maybe you didn't have to buy the expensive juicer. I know for me, I just can't afford one of those expensive juicers as much as I would love to have one. These are probably the only ones I can actually afford, but look how great. They actually made really great juice. I'm very satisfied with these inexpensive machines, because at the end of the day, all I really need is that green juice. Well, I hope that you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Follow me on Amazon as well. Check out my Amazon storefront for where you can purchase both of these Amazon budget juicers, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.